All right, there it is, all back together, cleaned up. Well, besides clean like that, it's clean there, all the surfaces. I just got to put this back in. This one I got to put back in there, clean it up a little bit, and then run down, get a seal to put in there. But look at that. Dang it, come on. Anyway, look at that. I got me a yoke on a Chevy S10. Oh, let me pull this off. Probably don't need that on there, but there it is, you guys. Simple as that. Boom, bada bang. I just gotta go down and get a seal, and I'll have a yoke. Hopefully. Oh yeah. Hopefully this this will clear a Driveline. So I got Driveline here. That'll be a different video, I think, because I got to cut the exhaust and the cross member. I might just do the cross member today, because the cross member is gonna hit, maybe, I don't know. I just gotta put this in, put the cross member in, and then see, because I thought it would clear with the CV style, like this style instead of U-joint to U-joint, but I'm not sure. Oh yeah, I got plenty of room. Look at that. So I think, honestly, I think it will clear my cross member, because it's no longer than, this is actually probably longer. And then from there it went to the front drive line that slid on. Let me set it all up. Hang on. Let's see if I can set it all up. Push that over. Like that, right? And this one goes here. And then so I assume this goes all the way to the transfer case. Like that. So if that makes sense, I think it might actually clear. So that's all I can do is put it in, put the cross member in, and test fit it, because right now it's just like, oh yeah, that worked, and then it won't, then it won't work, and then it will work. But yeah, there's the old one. It's not got a yoke. So let me put that sensor in and go down to CarQuest and get a seal, and I'll be back when I get the seal so I can put the transfer case back in. So stay. So hang tight. Look at that. Got the yoke in. She is ready, I think, to be put back in. This gasket seems fine. It's not broke or cracked. I'm gonna reuse it. But anyway, I'm gonna stab it back in and try to line up without ruining this gasket. Get the bolts in, and yeah, I got a yoke. Yay! So exciting. After I do that, I gotta figure out the transfer case. Disconnect the 3-piece axle. So I might have to tear that apart and do some, I'll figure it out later. Because right now, even if I put the transfer case in, the front driveline will still spin, but the way that's designed, it's going to free spin. There's only one shaft. The inner shaft is the only one that's going to spin because it's outer, inner, then an inner, and then the carrier for the gear drive. So that little inner axle shaft, that's gonna be the one that's spinning the most, because I need to fix that. There's like a collar. I'll take it apart and I'll show you guys, but for now I am gonna throw this transfer case back in here in the Jeep, or the truck. I just called it a Jeep. Throw it back in the truck, and yeah, let me fight it. I don't know where to set this camera so it doesn't get smushed, so you guys can watch this go down. Sorry, my GoPro's falling apart where the stick is anyway. Let's see if I can put it right here maybe. And just kind of point it upwards like that maybe. I don't know. We'll try that. So hang tight. Oh yeah, I know karate. Okay, I don't know karate, but let's see if I get this light to point in the right direction. You move there, you also can move there. The vent, I'll wait for a second. Speed sensor connection. You can get out of the way. And get a rag. Oh, okay. So this looks like it's sealed. Yeah, I think there's a seal in that tail shaft. Might look like a seal, I'm not sure. And there's a seal on this end. So I don't know why there was oil in there. Maybe one of the seals is bad. But anyway, let me figure out how to pick this up to put in there to not squish me and let my brain squeeze out of my skull. That in there just like that. Put the tail shaft in first. I don't know if this is gonna work, but I am here. We are gonna try. It's a big one. All right. Turn, there we go. Alright, that is started. I gotta go up with the jack. There we go. There it is. Woo! That's in. So I'll hook the vent tube back up. Get my wire cutter pliers. Scoot that on there. Okay, that's on there. Now get one of these bolts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 4. Uh-oh. I might be missing a bolt. There should be 5 all together. I only got 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got 5. So let's see if I can do this right. So I gotta spin this transfer case to get it lined up. Okay, not bad. Hold that there and get a bolt in right about there. Okay, they go up a little bit more. Alright, there it is. One bolt. I love rolling around in this oil and the sand. Alright, I got the plug back in, the vent tube, the vacuum lines, and the speed sensor. So I'm thinking if I go off of those vacuum lines and plug them into that, it should work, right? Yes. So I'm going to figure that out. I'm going to jump online and read up on it, but I think I could just plug those vacuum lines into that actuator and it'll move that. But anyway, that's for another video. Maybe today. I don't know. I gotta get that done too. So hang tight. Oh, this is what I was talking about. See, here's the yoke. And then go to the yoke on the axle, the exhaust is in the way. So I gotta cut it here and cut it up there, like way up there, and then reroute it so this is closer to the transmission pan here. Come up and closer to the bow housing here, like right there, and then go up. So the 2-wheel drive Chevy S10s with the 4.3, you can get that exhaust and it gets closer to that, I guess. So I'm gonna look into that. If not, I can just cut this and make my own. So yeah, I'm gonna put the cross member in and I'll get back to you guys. All right, transfer case is back in. Whoop whoop. So I gotta zip tie some field lines up just like that, and I don't know, man, that might clear. I don't know. I gotta put a drive line in there, but I can't put one in until I do my exhaust. The exhaust is gonna have to go, so I gotta cut it there, scoot it in, weld it back together. No big deal. But anyway, this is what I was talking about on the disconnect. So behind there, or right here, there's an axle shaft here, and then there's an axle shaft out there, and then there's the stub shaft out there. So there's a three-piece, this is a 3-piece shaft. So there's a collar in here, and it slides in and connects that outer shaft to the inner shaft, and it makes it one shaft and spins it all. But you need a vacuum because it's vacuum actuated right there. And I think these are just the four-wheel drive lights, that one there. So I don't need that. I just need to run a vacuum off of there, and I think I can run the vacuum that is right there. That one. That vacuum, I think I could just run it to that one and see if it does anything. If it does, then sweet, I have four-wheel drive. But I won't have four-wheel drive until I fix or mess with the exhaust. So I gotta play with the exhaust a little bit, try to figure that out. And then hopefully, I can run this. It might clear, it might not. But run this cross member. If not, I think I could just come like a half-inch plate or whatever, weld it to this and come a straight this way and just go right to the frame. Maybe that might be the way to do it. Depends also if how far it drops down, the front axle and the shaft and all that, how far. But anyway, la da 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 da. So I'm trying to think how I could do this. I could drill a hole here, like a 3/4 inch hole here and a 3/4 inch hole here. Drop a bolt down, like a 3/8 bolts or a 7/16 bolt, and just weld it here and here, and then run a flat plate from here across and then bolt it right here. That might be the way to go. And then I could just cut it here, you know, just cut it there, then just a flat plate from there to there. So, but for now, I am gonna figure out, I'm gonna jump online and figure out vacuum, which one it needs vacuum and which one doesn't need vacuum. So, and I got the rear driveline in. So there it is, guys. That's how you do opinion swap. Not opinion, what do you call it? Dang it, now I just forgot it. Forget about it. Output shaft seal, or output shaft on a Chevy S10 that has the solid axle. Oh, I got black stuff all over me. But anyway, there it is, and thanks for watching. Have a good night. Bye. Or a day. Have a good day. Bye.